what's up, guys? Emmanuel from Kuya Adventures. Good morning. It's Thursday morning, 8:30 in the morning. We're home. My housemate Graza is at work. I've got a sick dog. The boy just wants to get out there. So, I guess a quick update. Okay, so basically, I've been homeless for around a year. Struggled to find accommodation for me and my dogs. So we were sleeping in creeks and stormwater drains and parks and whatever was available. Right, so rough times, really rough times. In the last month or two, maybe closer to two, a guy named Alan, right? He's a big Al from all-terrain fishing, something like that. Sorry, man. But Al, he chased me down. You know, like he was following my channel and my social media, and he realized I hadn't posted for a while. It was like 2 years, and he started chasing me down, and it was really quite amazing to me, you know, because I really went through a long time, and everybody knew my situation, all my closest friends and family. But he really relit my love and faith for people, right? Because he chased me down. He was literally walking around creeks, calling my name out, asking for me. And one day I was down in my creek shelter, in my creek camp, and I hear someone say, "Manuel." And I thought, what the hell? And I just went quiet. And he called out again, and I responded, you know. I said, yeah. And he asked me to come up and talk to him, and I talked to him, and man, the dude gave me so much, man, like, without being asked, of his own accord, like it was rain coming, so he gave me a whole lot of jackets and clothes that I could wear during the rain. That was shit, right? In that last month there, I remember sleeping, and me and the dog sharing a wet blanket. It was terrible, and the bucket tent, bucket floor tent, it was terrible. It was wet, disgusting. Anyway, he gave me heaps of clothes, and he gave me a whole lot of things, including like a stretcher bed. He gave me a swag to use. It's actually that one. I never used it, but it meant a lot to me that he gave it to me to use. But a stretcher bed, tops, two tops, and a whole lot of stuff, right? And he just made my situation just a little bit better, and that's all I needed. Because by that point, I was in depression, man, for sure. Like I felt like the world didn't want me to come back. The world wanted me to fade away, and no one really cared, But Al, he's a dead set legend, right? So you got to check out his channel, right? I've left the link in previous videos, but I'll do it again in this video. So good fisherman too, really good fisherman. So anyway, after Al, my old friend made contact with me, checkmate, Nick, and it was really good, really, really good to just hear, an old friend again, and of course offering all the support I need. So by that point, I was feeling much, much better. One night before the rain, I was really upset. I was frustrated because the trick of getting off the streets was really, really hard, right? So even with that, even with the love from the guys, the trick of getting off the street is really quite depressing and sad in your mind. I needed a miracle, right? The dogs were pissing me off, I grabbed the leashes and put them on and took them for a walk. So we're walking through Bradbury shopping centre car park, and I'm in the dark, right? So, there's just something to keep in mind, and I see with my peripheral, someone walking towards me, towards us, and it's quite significant because, like, not many people would walk up to a guy and his two American staffies in the dark, right? So, but he had no fear. He just walked straight up, right next to my boy too, and he said, he asked me. I can't remember. Did he ask me did he ask by name? Anyway, he goes, mate, you still living down the creek? And I said, yeah, man. And he goes, how long you been living down there for? I said, about 6-7 weeks. And he goes, you're not living there anymore. Grab your stuff. Come on. So I said, yeah, man, sure. I ran down to my creek, grabbed my stuff, a few things, packed a quick bag, and we walked to this home you see behind me. All right. Yeah. So he, laid the law down. I agreed to it, and I've been here for like 3 weeks now, and everything is really, really good. Unfortunately, my girl Faith, my bubba girl, she's really, really sick. And I know this because she's freaking strong. She's the Spartan queen. And boss girl. She's not doing too good. Yeah. So I'm gonna get on to the next thing, and I'm gonna try to share with you my day. So when I was in hospital, I needed things to do, like get my mind off things. To be honest with you, after I went to hospital, I cried a lot. I was very, very depressed. I was very sad. I broke my promise to my pups that I wouldn't abandon them. And I know you can say many different things about that, but I know in their eyes, there's no other way to see it but that, I abandoned them again for the second time. And that was crushing to me. So I needed to play my guitar. But and I wrote this song. It goes a little something like this. Actually, it goes exactly like this. Across the land and into the sea, to the desert, across the outback and into the storms. If it means we can have eternity with you so far, my heart aches knowing where you are. You're my cuppa pretty girl. You're my lightning rich girl. Pretty girl, you're my lightning rich girl. Climb up in us, making love on Uluru. 5 billion stars, I'll say to you, I love you. Sleeping on the couch after our favorite TV show. Times like that, there's no doubt that I really know you're my cuppa pretty girl. You're my lightning rich girl. You're my cuppa pretty girl. You're my lightning rich girl. it across the outback and into the storms. If it means we can have eternity, you so far my heart aches knowing where you are. You're my cuppa pretty girl. You're my lightning rich girl. You're my cuppa pretty girl. You're my lightning rich girl. Okay, so I've caught up with Al today, obviously, and we are at the back of Minto in Campbelltown, going for a bushwalk with Jenny, his dog.
And just watching him urinate on everything. Going up, Jetty, up, up, Jetty, up, going up. Ugh.
Okay, guys, so I don't know exactly where we're going, but when we get there, I'll get back to you. Walk done and dusted. I guess Minto Bushlands would be correct to say where we were. I'm going home now, right? So I'll show you what's next. Okay, so it's been 3 weeks off the streets, and I'm starting to build my kit again. Okay, so I need a sound kit to help me on my adventures now. I really don't have much at all. I got a few dry bags. It's got little bits and pieces in it. I haven't even got a main carry knife anymore. Everything is gone. If you followed my old channel, you would have saw me with an array of awesome wilderness items. They're all gone, all stolen from my property when I went into hospital. So anyway, this is all I have, right? So couldn't afford like the recurve bow I want. I am going back to recurve, like I said, and this one is the best one I found online, right? So a lot of people would consider it cheap and nasty, all right? But you know what? I'd have to agree with them. It is, but it is also something that you can use very accurately. And that bow there is 70 pounds. Okay, that's a 70-pound Asiatic war bow, right? So what, 10 meters probably pass through, right, with the right broadhead. But anyway, so I've also got 18 arrows, and I bought this when I was in Buxton. Yeah, spear gun, right? It's definitely just a food item, all right? So it's a tool to collect food, but of course, you know, one-shot wonder. Okay, so like I said, I haven't got a main carry or no small blades at all. I gave my last prized knife away today to Al, because you know what, he damn well deserved that knife. That knife is a knife no longer in production. It is designed especially for the wilderness, that multi-tool, the Wenger Ranger 90. So I gave that to him with a diamond sharpener, and I feel very good for it, because you know what, like I said, he damn well deserves it, man. So the only blade I have left is this one. This is a bad boy. It's like a war sword, Chinese war sword. It's also like a oversized parang, right? It's got to be close to 2 kilos there, maybe 2.5. But this is definitely a big blade that I'll be happy to use. Okay, so it's yeah, probably cranium to teeth capable. It's bad, but if you held it, you'd understand. It's very, very heavy and solid, and it's also very sharp. I've already cut myself, but yeah. So guys, that's all I got for my kid, eh? I'll get there, and when I do, I'll share with you. Oh yeah, as part of my update, I forgot to mention I had bypass surgery earlier on this week. Got a weak heart, you know. Now I'm not quite sure what happened there. I'm hoping it's not because of all the emotional pain I went through, you know. That really suck, but my heart's weakened. So yeah, I had bypass surgery, and I'm on the road to recovery. Probably been about 6 hours, maybe a little bit more, since she couldn't get up. Now she's up. Told you. One tough girl, this one. If she's unwell, she's very, very sick. And right now, she's already on the road to recovery, I think. Check this surfer dude out. This is Grazza. Now, Grazza's the guy that rents me the room here in his house. Awesome guy, true legend. Always willing to help and always willing to give. I'm finding him to be an awesome guy. Thanks, Graz. You're a legend. Okay, so this is the project I'm working on right now. You can see this cart I bought probably last year, and I used it for a lot of cart camping, right, with the dogs. That's basically when I started doing the whole homeless thing with the dogs. Anyway, it served me well, but at one point I was up on the Georges River and I had to abandon it, all my stuff actually. Without going into it too much, Alan went down and found my camp and he brought back my cart. Could you believe it? So yeah, that handle down to the axle on the back. I'm not sure it's going to work. I don't think I'll be able to turn properly, but I'm trying to work it out, right? I'm getting into fishing, so I'd like to have a good ride. A good ride and the ability to carry a whole lot of stuff, right? And maybe one dog. I've got a beautiful street with awesome people here. You know, very patriotic too, which is really good. I love it. Right? There's got to be, I don't know, at least 4 big Australian flags like that in this area. And yeah, beautiful plants everywhere. He's really, Graham is a godsend, huh? And yeah, I am very, very grateful.